You know, you can put anybody out of business that you want anytime you want. And I got to tell you, you talked about you're a horribly run organization. If you're on the other side of the fence, you're not given that excuse. And when the IRS comes in, you're not allowed to be shoddy. You're not allowed to be run horribly. You're not allowed to make mistakes. You're not allowed to do one damn thing that doesn't come in compliance. If you do, you're held responsible right then.
Wow. That was Congressman Mike Kelly, and that was just the start. He was just getting wound up at that point. At the end of his little line of questioning of Stephen Miller, IRS person, who was there testifying, he got a standing ovation, and he's here on the line with us now. Oh, Congressman, it was the best thing ever. I just loved every moment of it.
Well, thank you, guys. I don't think I said anything that the American people don't feel, and they just wish. You know, they have that opportunity to look him in the eye and know how poorly they run their organization and making excuses for it, to sit there and say, you know what, this is a chance to, people have been in that situation where, boy, you squirm and you're uneasy and you're grabbing your shirt collar, and, you get a letter from the IRS or a phone call from the IRS. The next thing you do is, after you take your head out of your hands, you call your lawyer, you call your accountant, you call somebody, say, my gosh, what do I do? I am so afraid. So I don't think that what I said was anything that was, wasn't a shaft of light from the heavens, but I think it was just the common sense that we need to have in government today.
Well, the larger point that I think you made, and the thing that resonates with so many people is that they are now claiming, mistakes were made. A couple of rogue guys, they got a little out of control, and we weren't paying close attention, and this happened, and we're just not a very efficiently run organization, and mistakes were made. But if you're on the other side of the table from the IRS, you're expected to know every single regulation they have ever passed, and if you get just even a slight bit afoul of any kind of regulation that they set down, well, there is a zero tolerance policy.
Amen. And it's time. It's time for change. And our chairman, Dave Camp, has been advocating this pro-growth tax reform, and also takes into effect the IRS and how the IRS runs. But my goodness, guys, 75,000 pages? Gosh, do you think there could be something in there we didn't know, that we weren't sure of, that we were a little bit foggy on, that we were just scared to death? I mean, wouldn't it be nice to be able to lay your head on the pillow on April the 16th and feel that you're going to be all right, what you submitted is passable?
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness, where have we gone with these folks, and who are these people that can look into how much money you have in your wallet, whose yard sign do you put up? Oh, by the way, what's the content of your prayer? Really? That's not intimidating? That's not over the top? Oh, I tell you what, I think the American people are fed up, and I think that we need to stand up as an American people and say, wait a minute. Enough's enough. We're not putting up with this, and I would just hope that what you're doing, you guys do a great job. WMAL, come on, you get that message out every day. The American people have got to take their country back. You've got to take control of your government, folks. This is your government, not their government. And this administration, my goodness, when are they ever going to take any responsibility for anything? It means, we weren't sure.
Well,
we didn't know. Nobody told me. Oh, geez, I saw it in the same way the American public did, watching TV one night or reading a newspaper report. Really? Then you better take a look at your organization, because these are supposed to be the most gifted, most brilliant people to ever step in.
Representative Mike Kelly is. I hate to cut you off because you're on such a roll, but for people tuning in, I want them to know who you are. Representative Mike Kelly of Pennsylvania, member of the House Ways and Means Committee. He was part of this committee that grilled Steve Miller, the outgoing acting commissioner of the IRS. And you bring up exactly where I want to go with this. The president was asked last week by a reporter, what did the White House know about this IRS report, and when did it know it? Here's his answer.
I can assure you that I certainly did not know anything about the IG report before the IG report had been leaked through the press.
Yeah, now that is a non-response to the direct question, Representative Kelly. Does that pass the smell test?
No. You know what? You guys, listen. If it waddles like a duck and quacks like a duck, this is a duck, my goodness. So, Mr. President, did you know? Well, I didn't know about the IG report until the IG report was leaked. I know. Wait a minute. Wait. We didn't ask you, did you know about the IG report? We asked you, did you know about the claims that have been taking place for the last 3 years about the IRS overstepping and being so aggressive with conservative groups and targeting donors? And, geez, by the way, was it the calendar that interfered with this? Or the fact that there was an election that stood in the way? What is it that caused that problem? I got to tell you, the American people, look, I'm a Republican. but I represent 705,687 people that are they're registered all over the place, but they're Americans. This is an American issue that we've got to get cleared up. The American people have the right to know, and Congress has the responsibility to find out for them. If we don't do it, who is going to do it? This is not about politics for me.
All right.
This is about horrible policy.
All right. So is there going to be some kind of select committee?
Well, you know what? I can't answer that. You know, I'm pretty low on the totem pole when it.
Well, but you got your finger on the pulse there. What are they going to do?
I would say this, that, you know, audits are one thing, investigations are an entirely different thing. We start getting people under oath, we have to go out, and I think we need to go out into the field. We need to do investigation at these different regions of what was going on. We need to talk to these rookies in Cincinnati that pushed the wrong button and find out, why did you push that button? And my goodness, I mean, where did this strategy start? I don't believe it was casual. I don't believe that it was one of these things that just happened. I believe it was laid out the right way, strategized the right way. The right questions were asked from the right groups if they wanted to. And I think we need to look deeper into it. The lid's off this Pandora's box, and I don't think we stop searching to see how deep it goes, or on the other side, how high it went before somebody took action.
Representative Mike Kelly, you're on the Ways and Means Committee. When you suggest that this was actually some sort of planned thing and that this was laid out there, you know the way the IRS works. I mean, connect the dots. Who do you think made these marching orders for these people in Cincinnati to go about doing what they did?
Well, you know, I don't know the answer right now, but I do know this. We have the ability to investigate it. We need to have the ability to get inside the IRS and find out what happened. And more important than that, we have the responsibility to do this for the American people. So I think we dig as deep as we need to go. We find out how high it went. And the big thing is not what did you know and when did you know it. What is it? Why did you do it? Why?
Yeah.
That's the big question. Why did you do this?
Just maybe, I don't know, it's just me. Maybe we can ask some questions of the White House. And instead of getting cute little answers, we can actually get the truth.
Representative Mike Kelly, you're fantastic. I got to say, the only disappointment in this interview is you saying that you're too low on the totem pole to make a difference there in the House. We got to get you into leadership, my friend.
No. We got great leadership. What I meant by that, when it comes to the strategy, I have great respect for our chairman, Dave Camp. I know who he is. He is the most solid man I've ever been associated with in my life. This has nothing to do with politics. This has to do with the character of the man that is a chairman for the Ways and Means. And I would say we are under great leadership, and we are going to do the responsible thing for the American people.
Thank you for joining us on WMAL Mornings on the Mall. We got to roll.
Yeah.